Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a scene for Oh Fuck Me Dead. Step to the Howling Wind, a San Diego joint. So Luciano, the 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 hastily glued on and barely holding it together, she mean of the demon, uh, very quickly drags Alyssa to see someone who can help. He understands that he is throwing himself at the mercy of someone that is terrifying him, but hey, here we go.
All right.
So Luciano and Alyssa find Reese, who happens to be with his twin. And they're talking.
And there are tears streaming down Theo's face.
And Reese just looking at him with his eyes slightly widened and his face kind of like, oh boy. And then he'll look over at who's approaching and he's like, wow. Okay.
Oh my lord. Alyssa.
Theo hasn't noticed them yet.
Crying and she sees Theo crying and she's very concerned immediately. Like, she doesn't run over to him, but she definitely has a concerned look. Like, what is wrong with my baby Phoenix?
Oh boy.
Right now, Theo hasn't even really noticed anybody's presence. He's just standing there crying to Reese.
Yeah, Reese looks and he'll kind of tilt his head and he'll say, now may not be the best time.
Feels like the best time, and he'll turn his head
to Luciano and Alyssa.
Immediately, you see Theo's face darken. Like, he has trouble hiding his emotions. There is
he'll just he notices he's addressing Alyssa.
So Alyssa sees this and she gets this confused look on her face, like, what is going on? I don't understand. Theo, are you okay?
Yeah. Reese just folds his arms and steps back.
You know what? No, I am not okay. And he, just folds his arms and tears start streaming down his face. Like, hardcore.
What's wrong? What happened?
You're asking me what's wrong. Do you ever think about what you do to people? Or is it just you? I've been trying to not bring up Jesse, to not bring up Camden, to not bring up the countless people you've hurt, saying that you're trying to be yourself.
Yeah, Reese will hold his hands up and be like, breathe, please. You can friends.
He calms down a bit. Jesse, he's not okay. Camden, he's not okay. And you have to see that you did this. And I can't just pretend everything is okay. Because it's not. You act like it's not your fault, but it is.
I admitted to you the other night. My
I
fault.
know.
That I know my part in this. I know I've hurt people. But you know what? They've hurt me too. They are not blameless in this. It's a two-way street.
Yes.
And I know that they're hurting. So am I. You think that you really think that leaving the father of my child and leaving my child was easy for me? You really think that?
Did you forget that Jesse wanted to have Autumn with you? That he wanted to share her with you? That it wasn't just about Autumn being his. You weren't just a surrogate anymore. He loved you more than anything. And then Camden. Oh yeah. When the demon Prince of Wrath does something, you don't do anything about it, but then you decided to leave him to his own devices, knowing that he was hurt, and then you just left him on his own.
Reese holds a hand up and he says, "Ooh."
I need to calm down or I'm gonna frenzy. And he takes a few steps back.
I don't really have anything to say. I mean, you're right. Of course you are. And I've admitted that. You're right. And I'm sorry for hurting people. But I'm selfish. I'm a bitch, and I'm gonna do what I want. No, I can't. You're cutting in and out, and you're lagging.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Reese will hold a hand up. There is something I'm going to tell you, and it would do you well to learn. When one, especially talking one, he's talking to Alyssa.
Okay.
Especially when one is as hurt as my twin is right now, and they come to you with what's hurting them, when they're speaking about where you have done wrong. That is not the time for two-way streets. The reason that you come across as a self bitch is because you invalidate people's problems. But then you act all noble. The motherly figure. And you know what? I'm not saying you're a lost cause. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. People aren't good or bad. They just take good or bad actions. But I can feel my twin. And right now you are making him feel fantastically invalidated. You want to look him in the eye and tell him that you're his friend. He's your baby phoenix. And then get into a relationship with the person who tried to eat the soul of his unborn child?
Theo kind of collapses to the floor.
Oh my, oh my. I hope you're happy. Truly. I'm not even being vicious. Somebody in this needs to be. And I'll walk over to Theo and touch his hair gently. Shh, hey. It's okay.
He holds him.
Shh. It's okay.
I didn't want to say anything.
I know. That's why I said it for you. We'll shrug. It's okay. It's very brave of you. It's okay.
He's just holding him.
He strokes his cheek so gently. And kiss his forehead. And he'll get up and he'll turn back to them. So, and he'll smile softly. What can I do for you? It seems as though you come to find me. Luciano has his hand folded in front of him, and he'll look to Alyssa.
Alyssa is she's got her head down. She's thinking.
Luciano says softly, I know that this is quite a bold thing to ask, but I was actually hoping you could help me. And Reese's brow goes up. I know you have the power to solidify reality. And I was hoping that you could make this mask a bit stronger for me. I want to lead out my mortal existence with Alyssa in this body and this identity. And Reese tilts his head and looks at him. And smiles. Is that what you want? Is that what you truly want? You want to be with Alyssa that badly? And he'll look at her and he'll say, of course, yes.
She'll look at him and smile.
And is that what she wants?
She nods.
Mm-hmm. Well, to do it, you know I need your true name. You're not going to make me magic it out, are you? I know you know it. And he'll sigh very deeply. Like deep, like, oh God. And the bowels of hell shook. He'll lick his lips. And he'll he'll hold out his hand and a piece of paper forms on it with letters kind of burning into it. Reese will take it. I'll look at it. Nod. Okay. Well, you know this is going to require a bit of ritual work from me. What with the name so large? And he'll nod. And Reese will say, "Oh, come on, follow me." And so I'll follow him. And Reese's talking to him, asking him, "What do you want your story to be? Who are you? Where are you from? What are your powers?" I'll tell him I'm from Argentina. We'll give him a neat backstory. Not really something you could poke a lot of holes in. And Reese nods. Okay. It's a good story. It's good. And so we'll get him. And he'll take a very old Bible. A very, very, very old one. And he'll start tearing pages out of it. It looks like it's already had pages torn out. And he'll start ripping it into little pieces as he begins to cast the bunk, begins to work this magic. And he tells him that he needs Lucio to give him a bit of his blood. I take it Alyssa and Theo came to watch.
Yeah, I don't think either of them really want to be alone with each other right now. So yeah.
Yeah, he is not staying in the same room right now.
So he starts. He goes. And he'll, by the way, I already made the rules for this. He goes and he and oh God, Reese got 9 successes. So he goes and he begins to basically he'll take the blood and he'll dip an owl quill into it, smiling. And I think it would be fair to say that both of you can make perception empathy rolls. Am I here, by the way?
I'm here.
Did you guys make perception rolls? What'd you say?
Dice rolling. I was making my roll. She got 3 successes.
Okay.
What's the perception based on?
It's perception empathy.
Yeah, it's perception empathy.
Oh. Sight, probably, most likely.
Okay.
You get to 4, regardless. You just get to 4.
3 successes. Oh yeah, I got the 10 was canceled out, so 3. There
is a loophole here, a fucking huge one that Reese is about to exploit. And neither one of you knows, kind of knows what it is. But you are very well aware as he's sealing this magic, he's going to do something.
Theo's being quiet about it.
No, I love Theo.
Alyssa will speak up. Reese, I see that there's something in that you're going to use against him.
Oh no, it's not against him, don't worry.
Well, what are you going to do? And she's very alarmed. Like, no.
It's not against him. And he'll smile.
What did you cut out? What did he say?
I have no ill intentions towards Lucy.
She'll nod.
He says, I have no ill intentions towards Luciano.
You are lagging
Mhm.
out so badly. Oh my god.
Basically, the thing, there is a crack of energy. It just shatters reality, basically, for a moment. And you see Luciano, but then you also see Sam basically pull and tear apart. And Reese will tilt his head and say, Samael, though. Wow, that's a different story now, isn't it? And Luciano just hits the ground. There you go. And he'll smile. And Luciano will look up at Dazzles, at Alyssa, and cry. And hold his hand out to her.
And she'll go to him. Scoop him up.
And he blinks. And shakes.
So you're just Luciano. She'll look to him.
Hmm? What? He'll touch his cheek, or her cheek. There's recognition and love in his eyes towards her.
You're cutting out. I can't even understand you.
Reese will walk up to her. Reese will walk up to Alyssa and crouch and say, don't ever, ever make my twin cry again.
She'll nod.
I left you with your love as a kindness.
Thank you.
But he is exactly what he asked to be and nothing more. That's all you get. And he gets up and he'll touch Theo's cheek and kiss his forehead softly.
He'll hold on to him.
And he'll kiss his nose. He'll kiss his cheek and I'll kiss his nose. Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
And he'll walk out.
He'll walk with Reese. Definitely not staying there.
Luciano will look at Dazzles, shaking.
She
It's like a memory.
back to him.
It's like a memory. I can remember that I was Samael, but he's gone.
But you're no longer him.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sure. You're Luciano.
You're not going to love me anymore.
What do you mean?
You left me because I was Sam. You're not going to love me anymore.
No. No.
And he'll just
She'll wrap her arms around him. No. I love you still. I will always love you. And you know what?
in the scene. I have to end the scene because so thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Bye.